So here we are with our question matrix. We reviewed the 4 categories. Each of you is responsible for just your one category.
My name is Niti Lindsay. I'm a 7th grade literacy intervention teacher at Two Rivers Middle Magnet School. I teach Tier 2 and Tier 3 students, and we primarily focus on decoding, fluency, and comprehension instruction. I think motivation is a result of positive thinking. I try to give my students daily, positive, specific feedback on how they're doing. These are students who haven't had much success in school. Work has been very difficult for them, and by scaffolding my lessons appropriately, meeting them at their instructional levels, I can every day give them some piece of success, and then you just build on that success to challenge them further. I had a student who I wanted to exit this year, and her parents did not want her exited because for the first time in her education in 7th grade, she's at the top of a class, and they asked that I not remove her and let her finish this year because she's finally feeling successful.
All right, so everyone has read the text. I want to compliment you. This was a much more challenging version. Okay, what makes this more difficult to read? Okay, the vocabulary has been changed with, different words. The sentences, Gabriella, say that again.
There were long sentences.
The sentences, yes, are lengthier. They're longer, which makes it more difficult to read because you need to know when to pause when there's a long sentence.
Culturally responsive teaching is knowing your students, which in a small group, we have some advantages. You know, I get to know, over the course of the year, I really get to closely know my students and their backgrounds, their interests, and trying to tap into that to build those connections so students feel comfortable in literacy intervention and just having that rapport with my students.
Where in the world is the text referring? They had lots of statistics.
My classroom library is really based on student needs. I am careful to select high interest but lower level books so that the topics are interesting, they match to their own backgrounds, having a variety of culturally centered books so that kids are engaged and want to read. I also spend a lot of time myself reading these books so that I can not only sell the books but monitor their understanding as they're reading them. So I'm making sure that they are able to comprehend what they're reading.
This was a hard thing to do, and you girls were wonderful. Put everything in your LIT folders. Please place your folders in the Core 2 drawer, and let's get ready for dismissal.